Welcome to this new podcast in which we are going to discuss our love for fashion, but also affairs from the daily life. And we thought that it was only fitting if we had Anabelle, our founder and our creative director, for our first episode. Today we're going to discuss what it's like to be an entrepreneur, especially in a very male-dominated industry. We're also going to talk about her production in Milan, why she decided to move to London, and how she manages to run her successful business, especially with two beautiful children at home. Welcome, Anabelle.
Hi, how are you?
Anabelle, thank you so much for agreeing to have this very honest conversation. First, I need to know, how are you taking your matcha today?
Oh my God. So we have an iced matcha with almond milk, a little bit of honey, which I love, and of course some ice because it's summer.
Perfect. Let's get started. And I think that the most appropriate question to begin is how did you first fall in love with fashion, particularly with accessories?
So I don't really remember the first moment, but I do know that since forever I had a passion and I had this thing inside of me that just adores everything that concerns design, architecture, beauty. It doesn't have to be specifically like shoes or accessorize. It's everything that is beautiful in the world, and I love it. I just want to portray it, and I'm just attracted to it. So it's either when, I used to travel with my parents to Italy, and I don't know, it just happened. I always say that I never thought I'm gonna be a shoe designer, accessorized designer, but it just kind of chose me. So I guess this is my destiny.
That's such a beautiful perspective. So that leads me to question myself, why did you decide to study business then instead of going to fashion school?
Yeah, so basically when I was 19, 20, I had my back surgery, and that led me to a different direction than what I wanted to do. I always had a thing with art, so I used to be a painter, an artist. I used to draw like huge paintings, but eventually I decided that the art world is not particularly the right thing for me. I wanted to understand how can I do something that will also include some business, because I always had this in mind, like marketing, and obviously fashion is the way to combine business and art. So I decided that I'm going to study art. Everyone in the fashion world would tell you that to be a great designer or to have like a great successful brand, it's 90% business and 10% of creativity. So I think that for me it was really important also to understand the business side, because obviously the art side I had since forever. So I decided to go and do my BA in business, particularly with marketing. And then also I included some courses, summer courses in École des Beaux-Arts in Paris and Istituto Morangoni in Milan, which helped me, to build the first strategy for my brand. And back then, when I was in Milan, I remember the professor there told me that I should really focus on accessorize. He loved, the details that I did in the bags, in the shoes. So I remember him saying that, and I just decided, okay, let's go for it,
Talk to me a little bit more about Istituto Marangoni. Why did you think this was the right move? What was your experience like there?
The experience was incredible. I was very young. I met so many talented people all around the world. Until today, we're, connected. I have a beautiful friend from Brazil that is also doing accessorize. We keep in touch, and basically the atmosphere there was very, very hectic in a way, because what we did there was how to create a collection from A to Z, but also it was like to get to know the fashion world. So we went, it was the fashion week back then, so we went to shows and we met some people from the industry. It was beautiful. Milan was alive. It was a really great experience. I loved it.
Wow, it seems that you have a very colorful background. So what are your main sources of inspiration?
So honestly, it can be anything. I don't really plan it. I don't do like, oh, I need to do a summer collection or a fall collection. So sometimes it can happen when I'm traveling somewhere. So I'm in the plane and I'm just taking, some notes and I just start to design. Sometimes I can see a beautiful lady walking outside the door, and I'm just like, wow, I really loved her style, and something about her creates this, creativity. Sometimes it can just look on a nice glass or even, like, I don't know, fruits or whatever. It can be anything. I don't really plan it. It just happens, Yeah.
I understand. However, I would like to stir the direction a little bit more towards colors. Colors are an ever-present element in your designs. Do they hold meaning to you?
Yes, of course. First of all, I would say that it's really a matter of mood for me. I love colors. I think that they spice up, the look and the spirit. Sometimes, obviously, I do like more monochromatic looks, like more minimal. Sometimes I just want to wear black, sometimes white, and sometimes I like to play also with colors. So like blue, and I love, to do like a nice contrast with colors. Obviously, it's because of my background in art. I think that it's really something that is unique by Anabelle. Like this contrast of colors, like the cosmopolitan mismatched sandals that we do in purple and yellow. I know for some people it may look like, woo, but I like it. I just think that it elevates the look, it elevates the spirit, and you just wear it with denim and t-shirt, and that's it. What else do you need,
That's amazing. What is the decision you most regret as a businesswoman?
Well, honestly, I don't regret anything. I think that everything that I did until today just taught me everything I know, right? So even if I do something that is wrong in a way, it's not wrong because it taught me a lesson, an important lesson for my life. So I do think that this is anything that we do, we just need to look at it in the right perspective and to see that it's showing us something, and it's giving us another thing to see, and yeah.
But surely as a female entrepreneur, you have faced many challenges. What is it like to be a female entrepreneur nowadays?
I love it. It's empowering, it's beautiful. I love the fact that, I have my personal life with my husband, my beautiful kids. Then I also do something that inspires me, inspires the people that are around me, my friends, my family, and also, I love it because the shoe business, especially, it's an industry that is mainly dominated by men, or used to be mainly dominated by men. So I do think that the fact that I'm there, I'm going to Milan, my factory owner is a male, all my suppliers are males. And then I'm coming, me as a woman, and I'm going there and I'm doing my thing, and all my employees are only female. I love it, and I think that we need to do more, and it's really important nowadays that there will be more female workers, and yeah, I love it.
As a young woman, that also sounds very inspiring. I would like to ask, why shoes though? Why did you start it with this particular accessory?
I think that shoes are the most close piece of art as a way. So basically, it's not like an outfit that is like, kind of flat. I don't want to say that all outfits are flat. I adore fashion, and I adore silhouettes. But I think that a shoe is like a three-dimensional piece. So it's kind of a sculpture. I love it. I love also the fact that you can design a lot of things inside. So basically you can design the heel, you can design the accessory on it, and there's like 55 or more pieces that are attached to each other. So I love the fact that you can really play with everything. You can decide to do a lining in one color and then the accessory in another color, and I just love it. It's like it's like a piece of art.
Yes, you really do create art. You have a strong background in arts, so I am wondering, do you ever feel creative pressure, and if so, how do you deal with it?
I don't really feel creative pressure. I do feel that, people all the time want more, something new, something fresh. I don't really know how much I agree with that, because, my philosophy at the end of the day, and I think it's also my brand's philosophy, is that we don't want to do something that is too trendy. I don't believe in that. I believe in timeless pieces that will live forever. So my designs, when they are coming alive, it's a design that I really believe that will live today and they will live 50 years from now on. So I don't really do this, spring, summer, fall, winter. We're more doing like drops. When I feel that there's a new design that needs to come out to the world, it will come. If I feel like, oh my God, I have to do this shoe in denim right now, I will do it. But there is not a pressure because, at the end of the day, I'm just doing what I want to do and I want to bring beauty to the world, but beauty comes not from pressure. It comes from from harmony in a way. That's what I believe, at least. So, yeah.
I love it. As someone so new to the industry, you seem to have a lot of knowledge about it. So I would like to know, how has your perspective changed from when you first began in the fashion industry?
Well, I think that when I started very young. I was only 25. Now I'm 32, so obviously my whole life changed, my perspective, where I live. So obviously also my perspective on the fashion industry has changed. I think that the industry at the moment is having a lot of ups and downs, and there's a lot of challenges, which I think that we are gonna overcome it, because that's the end of the day how the world works, right? It's like it's like a wheel. Sometimes we are up, sometimes we are down. Need to think on everything on the right perspective, obviously, to take things on the right proportions. So
continuing along those lines, I would like to know, what is one thing that never ceases to amaze you about this industry?
Well, I feel that at the end of the day, what I love the most is that there's a lot of hard work, obviously, right? I mean, for example, when you design something, so to bring it to life, the prototypes, the samples, then the production, then to shoot it and to bring it in the right way, and to design the shoot and to design the outcome. But then when people see it in real life and they're, like, wow, Anabelle, it's amazing. Or, when I see it in person, it looks wow. So I'm like, it's worth everything. So this is something that I do love, that behind all the hard work, eventually the outcome is so important and so significant that it's worth everything. And yeah, I feel that it's just the industry keeps evolve and change, and I love it. I love the modern attitude that now the world is bringing. I love the fact that people are now more into sustainability, less buy things that will last forever, resale if you don't wear it. I really do believe in those things. And of course, like, the attention to details, craftsmanship is things that I think that even today with all the fast fashion that there is, people still love and still respect and still admire. And yeah, it means a lot, you know.
There are clearly a lot of strong intentions behind what you do. What is a feeling you want your audience to really have when they wear your products?
Wow. I don't know. Just, I think power. Just power, like inner power. The fact that you can own the situation now, you can go out there and you feel fabulous. I think that, yeah, that's what I want people to feel. I mean, that's what I feel when I wear my shoes. I mean, they're really comfortable. And it was important for me, you know, because at the end of the day, I'm a woman. I know that wearing high heels, it's not the easiest. I'm not doing it 24/7, of course, but when I do, it feels so good. So I love it. Yeah.
That's so beautiful.
Thank you.
I would like to go back to something you mentioned, and that's sustainability. What is sustainability one of by Anabelle's core values, and how is sustainability also a part of your lifestyle?
So as I mentioned, I don't shop. When I say I don't shop, obviously I shop. We all shop, right? I don't like to shop much. I love to shop pieces that are eternal, that are necessity for my wardrobe. My wardrobe is not packed. I don't come every day, you know, with the bags full. I just like to be, I'm a kind of a collector in a way. So I collect, you know, this beautiful white blouse. I just got a new one, which is classic, timeless, beautiful. So I do believe that also, you know, I know that I have a business and obviously, you know, we need to sell, but I don't want my clients to buy all the time over and over. I want them to focus on one style that they love and that they will feel 100% that they're going to wear it today and even in 2-3 years from now, that it's going to be a very good supplement in the wardrobe. And yeah, I mean, this is sustainability for me. It's not to shop that much. You don't need 100 pair of shoes. You just need to you know, to be like a kind of a collector. Think of you know, someone in the museum, and you just need the best pieces for you, of course. Each one has its own style, and that's what I love, right? Yeah.
That is so special. I would like now to touch a little bit upon your love for matcha. So
yeah, love matcha.
If you could have a matcha with any fashion personality from history, who would you choose?
Well, I would say, well, I have two. I would say Elsa Schiaparelli, which I love. I'm obsessed. I think not only as a designer, but I heard like a very nice podcast about her. She was very, very strong woman. She had this, you know, thing that I really admire. She had her own voice. She had her own sense of style. I love the hat, you know, that she did that looks like a shoe. So she really inspires me. I mean, so I would say Elsa. And I would also say, of course, Gianni Versace is not really the past, but I think it was when I was a baby, when he was unfortunately passed away. I love Gianni. I love what he did. Actually, my factory in Italy, they used to produce all Versace shoes, handbags, small leather goods. So, and they told me that working with him was inspiring and was amazing. So, yeah, I would love to have matcha with both of them. I mean, why not?
I love Elsa as well. As someone who has recently moved to London, I would like to know that how you have also recently moved to London. Why did you decide to move, and why particularly here? How have you found it?
Well, I mean, I was playing with the idea of moving to London since forever. And we almost moved, my husband and I, in 2018. Then we decided that it's not the right time for us. Then during COVID in 2020, we just decided that it's either today or never, because obviously the Brexit. So why here? Because this city is sassy, it's alive, it's every day is different. You meet new people every day, and it's so big. It's grand, and I feel it's like my personality, kind of like where I used to live. It was like more smaller, and I always used to do the same thing, and I was looking for something that would be more alive for me in a way. I love the weather here. It's so crazy. Sometimes it's freezing, and then in the same day, it's freezing, then it's sunny, then it's raining, and it's like a dance, It's like living here, it's like a dance. I walk here all the time. I love the red bricks. I love also the white houses in Belgravia. I love the lifestyle here. I think that, I would say that I really love my life here.
But you really also liked Milan. Would you consider living in Milan one day, maybe?
Definitely, why not? Milan is the capital of fashion for me. It's this beautiful women in Monte Napoleone Street, walking. Everyone are wearing high heels, like everyone. I love Italian food. I love Italian language. So definitely would consider, but for now I'm very happy in London. So yeah.
That's nice to hear. I am very curious. What does a typical day in your life look like?
Wow. So I wake up with kids on me. And I'm just juggling around, giving them some breakfast. I'm having my own breakfast. I never leave the house without breakfast, so it's really important. Then I take my daughter to the nursery, and then I work. It's either I work at the Soho House, or if I just want like my own studio, so I do there. And then when I finish, I pick up, leave Rosie from the nursery. Then I'm a full-time mom. So basically from 4 o'clock until 6:37, I'm a full-time mom. I love it. I feel that I want to be with my kids. I want to raise them. So as much as I work, my baby by Anabelle is like another baby, but I also really want to be present in my kids' life. It's really important for me. So I do my kids, I play with them, I take them to the nursery, to a class, whatever. Then when they go to sleep, I'm just like, it really depends. If I have a night out, so I go out like for a nice restaurant, nice drink. I love going out, I really love it. Not like clubs and stuff, but more like, just to enjoy with people. If not, then I'm doing a relaxing time at home with my husband, which I really, really love. So I'm really looking to sit with him and just talk about what we had on the same day. Sometimes we're having like a nice dinner together, sometimes like a nice acai, tea, of course. And that's it. And then I go to sleep. I try to go to sleep very early, because I prefer to do a lot in the day, and in the evening I take it more chill, So, yeah.
Your family life sounds lovely.
Thank you.
You are also a wonderful mother. So what is one thing you hope your children learn from seeing you as a successful accessory designer?
I just hope that they will see that you need to work hard if you want to achieve things in life. Nothing comes just like that. I would really, really hope that they will appreciate what they have. And I really hope one day maybe they will, join me in the business, just like, why not? I would really hope that by Anabelle will become like a legacy one day. That's my dream, at least. If they want to take a part of it. Of course, if not, I would encourage them to do whatever they want. I really don't judge. Enjoy.
Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us, Anabelle. This was very inspiring and a comforting chat. It has been amazing to learn more about you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me. It was such a blast. Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you.
So I have something small to give to you. I hope you're gonna like it. Enjoy.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is such a thoughtful gift. Oh my gosh, I can't wait with excitement. I have to open them. Oh my God, these are so special. I love them. And if you want to find a similar product, they are now available in By Anabelle website. So 100% you have to go and get these. These are beautiful. Thank you so much, Anabelle. Now, if you have enjoyed this episode, then please follow along and definitely stay tuned for our next episode in which Anabelle will interview influencer Camila Carril while they talk about what it's like to be a female entrepreneur, a female in fashion, and especially a mother of 2 children. Thank you.